Well, it's kind of an embarrassing story, but it's also a funny story because there's too many coincidences involved. This happened last summer. You're about mid-August. You're running trips all season, and my son's JT is my first mate, and I have a kind of a rule. I'm not the kind of person that likes to rush in the morning, so I'm always at the boat an hour before my clients are supposed to show up. Therefore, I have my coffee. I make sure everything's ready to go. So when they're there, we're ready to roll. We're ready to rock. And this guy and this kid show up about 20 minutes before my clients were supposed to show up. And he's like, yeah, I just got in from Kansas City. Well, guess what? My clients for that day were from Kansas City. He's like, I just got in from Kansas City. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm supposed to have 4. Well, sometimes somebody's sick or they've maybe partied too much the night before and maybe 1 or 2 don't show up in the morning. So I said, okay, I'm going with it. Well, what the stumper was, he goes up to my son. He's like, hey, great to see you again, and shakes my son's hand. So I'm thinking, these are my guys. So we get on the boat. I do my safety brief, and we start to proceed out. Get over there by the yacht club, and I get my phone rings. It's my actual clients. And they're like, hey, we just pulled in, and your boat's gone. And I asked these guys, and I said, what boat are you supposed to be on? And I can't even tell you who they were supposed to be, but they're supposed to be on another boat. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's the wrong boat. So I turned around. Luckily, I was only a few hundred yards away from the dock and dropped them off. But hey, what are the coincidences of having two separate groups from Kansas City, Missouri on the same exact day to take a charter out of Ludington? Well, it happened to me.